Hello and welcome to my review of Tribes Ascend. Just take note however that the game is currently in beta and subject to change. Tribes has always been known for its fast-paced gameplay and shot-leading mayhem. This certainly introduced a much more chaotic form of the shooter genre for its time and still remains unique today. With the modern iteration of these mechanics in Tribes Ascend, how well do they hold up? The most defining feature of Tribes has been the ability to ski. What's skiing, you ask? Well, let me show you. Skiing is this wonderful mechanic which allows you to gain momentum on a downward slope to go at incredible speeds. But wait, there's more. You also have the Nifty Jetpack which takes upward slopes without slowing down. Yes, the gotta go fast mantra still resonates in Ascend, but you're still able to do so much more. As of this review, there are 9 classes which span over 3 weight types: light, medium, and heavy. On a very basic level, light's gotta go fast, medium's gotta do everything, and heavy's gotta go slow. Each class, however, has unique loadouts which allow for special abilities and well-defined roles. So take the Infiltrator for example, who has a cloaking ability to slip by enemy sensors and enter their base undetected to cause utter chaos with their explosives. Or the Technician, who excels at base defense and maintenance with his improved repair tool and deployable turrets. Then there's heavies like the Juggernaut, who may be slow but can decimate targets up close with their spin fuser or use their mortar weapon to bombard enemies at a distance. To further specialize your playstyle, the game also features a perk system, which grants helpful bonuses during gameplay. Currently you're allowed to equip 2 perks at once in a primary and secondary slot. So if you like going fast and capping flags, then you can use the perk which allows you to absorb more self-damage, boosting yourself into greater speeds, and another which lets you grab the flag from a greater distance. Okay, speaking of flags and going fast, I'll be covering the most famous game type of Tribes, Team Deathmatch! That's right, motherfuckers! If you ain't getting frags, you ain't shit, son! Okay, only joking. Yes, the tried and true game type of Capture the Flag remains in Tribes Ascend, but with its own special spin. Let me break it down for you. There are currently 5 enormous maps to play for this game type, with bases at each end. There are multiple routes to get from point A to B, all within the good nature of speed. Each base has its own flag, a couple of turrets, a sensor, a bunch of inventory refill stations, a vehicle station, a generator. One map even has huge shields. Now the fundamental objective of the game type remains the same: grab the flag and take it back to your base while also defending yours from being taken. You're also unable to capture it if your flag isn't on its stand. This can lead to some thrilling standoffs where both teams have each other's flags and it's a struggle where you need to prioritize defending your own carrier while trying to kill theirs. During the moments where you have the flag can be extremely stressful, especially when you have a barrage of enemies all targeting you. It really takes some solid coordination as you need to keep passing the flag around because the carrier's health doesn't regenerate. This is aided by the intuitive voice command system, which lets you spout out a wide array of phrases to better demonstrate your intentions during gameplay. Before I mentioned a generator, and I guess you're wondering what that is. Well, that's the second major aspect of the Capture the Flag game type. The generator provides power to your base turrets, sensors, inventory refill and vehicle stations, in addition to friendly deployables, like the turret for the Technician or a force field the Heavy Doombringer class can put down. If a generator is destroyed, it can really cripple a defense, so it becomes a secondary objective to defend your own or go and destroy the enemy's one. In the event where your generator is destroyed, however, any class is able to repair it. Technicians in particular are able to repair the generators very quickly. So if you're going to destroy the enemy's generator, you best hope you can keep it down, otherwise all of your hard work will be for nothing. This will include killing the repairers over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Alright, fuck it, I'll go capture a flag or something. Yeah, there are times where players value the generator more than the flag, but you can't really blame them. It's a fun little metagame outside of the primary objective and can be a nice distraction to get enemies away from their flag. Oh yeah, if you're going to try and grab the flag, don't always expect to get your way. Okay, now I'm sure you're wondering about the combat. Well, let me tell you, it is extremely satisfying.
While the heavy contender is still with explosive projectiles, the game also features assault rifles, shotguns, pistols, and there's even sniper rifles. Trust me, sniping in this game is a whole lot crazier than in other games, especially when you're trying to hit someone going at ludicrous speeds. For the most part, you have outdoor and indoor combat. Different class types can either strive or falter on engaging in one or the other. A heavy class stuck in the midfield, for example, will have trouble against lighter enemies due to having low energy regeneration for their jetpack, severely decreasing their mobility. This leaves them susceptible to sniper fire or being outmaneuvered by more agile light classes. In cramped indoor areas, however, the heavy class is at their best, boasting almost double the health of lighter classes with a devastating damage output, where mobility is not nearly as significant a factor. Despite these varying advantages and disadvantages, the combat feels very balanced, and I never feel cheated when I'm killed in this game. You also obtain credits during matches, which you receive from getting kills and accolades. Other than using these to upgrade your base defenses, you can also purchase call-ins, which act similar to kill streaks. You have your supply drop, which is a portable inventory refill station, and also a deadly nemesis to snipers. Then you have your general airstrike, which is good for disrupting a defense, especially ones they've clustered around the flag. And lastly, you have your orbital strike, which can devastate enemy base defenses and obliterate any players caught up in its range. Now in terms of progression, everything in your arsenal for each class can be upgraded and specific weapons for each can be bought. You're able to do this in a few ways. As this is a free-to-play title, the developers need to make some dosh, so some ways are faster to progress than others. At the end of each game, upon seeing all of your post-game statistics and accolades, you will be rewarded with XP. XP given is entirely based on the amount of time played and isn't tied to your performance in the match, other than an award for winning the game, which is only given once a day. You won't be receiving very much XP unless you purchase a booster, which triples the amount of XP you receive after each match. You can purchase boosters by buying them with Tribe's Gold, and you can only purchase gold using real money. While you can only purchase upgrades with the XP you receive, you have the option to buy weapons with gold or a whole lot of XP. So while the people who fork out the most cash will get what they want faster, I don't consider Ascend to be pay to win. Only few of the purchasable weapons can be considered better than their alternative, but the other upgrades you purchase are only minimal. They don't provide massive advantages over others who don't possess them. It's still a matter of the player with the most skill coming out on top. Anyway, would I recommend this game? Yes. Considering you can try it out for free and easily obtain a beta key, it's well worth a look. And at that point, if you end up enjoying it, you can consider investing a little money into it. I believe Hi-Rez Studios have done something special with this game, and I'm anticipating the full release later this year.